Well, howdy, modelers. How y'all doing? This is Alan, and it's layout update time. About a week ago, I showed a update to my layout that I had started on and finished some of it. This is my shelf that I picked up at Home Depot to make my extended yard tracks, and then I put this number 6 switch in and put in this small rip track for my big boy to park on. If I flip, let's see, if I flip the switch to where the power runs through here, and I flip this switch right here, you can hear the big boy. You can hear the big boy percolating. And then if I flip it back off, it shuts it down. Kind of like pressing the number 8 button for like when you're starting up a SD70 Ace or one of your locomotives. When you press that 8, your 8 button to get the prime mover going. Like I say, I got this done over here. Got my number 6 switch put in and hooked up, and made my small rip track there for my big boy. And then we decided to finish the rest of the layout, and then I hung my Kansas flag up here, and here's what the rest of my layout looks like. We put some more Kato double track in that I had left over. I had some, and then I had to use this piece there to make the on my back side of my layout to go all the way for the 12 foot. And then I used I put in my super elevated curves in here, and they don't work too bad. I've had a couple cars uncouple when using that, but for the most of it, they work pretty good. And so, like I say, I lengthened my yard. The yard coming back this way again. My yard went where the nose of my 1995 is, my UP 1995. The yard went just before the nose of the or the hood of the 1995. That's as far as my yard tracks went, and now they expand all the way down there, so I can put pretty lengthy consist together, like my refrigerated cars or my auto racks, and there's all my cabooses, which is, again, going back this way, Southern Pacific, my UP, my Mopac, and my Western Pacific. And then these here are my transfer cabooses there. And then I've got my intermodal hooked up to my 1995 there. So let's run just a little bit here, and we'll let you see how this works here. Let's see. We will run BNSF 4560. We got to turn this switch on. Let's see. There we go. And we need to put that there. Make sure that our switch is on for that there. There we go. I'm going to do a horn test here. Do a bell test here. Let the 4560 warm up a little bit. And let's see here. And we'll start my little UP, which is 235 over there, my little UP Jeep over there. Let it warm up. 4560 should be ready to go. And there she goes, heading down the long length of the layout. And we'll back up. You guys see her going around the super elevated curve there. And going into that curve there, which is kind of cool. And we'll back up. back up UP. We'll switch out to the track that's closest to the wall here, and then we'll go back here. Now we'll head her back into the yard track that's next closest to the wall there. And we'll park her right there. And now we will start up 1988. And we'll let 4560 go through the passing siding. Let me pause this just a second. Let's turn the lights on here for 1988. I've got some lights. Okay, we'll back her up and hook up to her consist, 1988's consist. Hit that just a little bit harder. I should get it. a second. Okay, we got her hooked up. There we go. And I'll come down here and I'll move my intermodals down this way. Let me show you guys how you guys see the train's going through the super elevated here. Which they seem to do fairly well. The auto racks kind of bounce just a little bit coming off that super elevated, but they seem to do fairly okay. The BNSF is heading this way. And we'll let you see the BNSF going through the super elevated here. I was kind of wondering how these super elevated curves would do. I think they look pretty cool. I think they look pretty cool, and gives that real look of the prototype, prototype curves, and plus with the being a double track, these curves kind of stay together. When they were single track, they tend to kind of move around a little bit, where these double track curves, they kind of stay together a little bit more, and I kind of like that. And so, but got everything tacked down and got everything pretty well set, and seems to be running okay. Well, probably have to put a few more power rail joiners since we lengthened the layout, and so to push a little bit more power down to this end of the layout here. But all in all, she's doing pretty good. So I wanted to share that with you guys and see what you thought about that. And looks kind of different going down this long 12-foot stretch compared to what it was before I lengthened it. Kind of neat seeing those trains stretch out a little bit before they have to go into a curve again. And so it'll show again here going into the super elevated. So you see him land. So I do have a question I want to ask you guys, since there's a lot of you working on your layouts, and some of you guys got some pretty nice layouts out there, and you guys have put in bridges and you know, to where the trains can pass over the top of each other and that. And some of you guys have caught a unitrack. I was thinking about putting in my bridges. Of course, I know this is flat, and I don't have no, you know, if I had some foam to where I could cut out, you know, kind of a river scene or a creek scene, would kind of make that, you know, that scene kind of pop out a little bit more. But right now, since I'm on this all flat surface here, I'd still like to put my bridge in, but I was wondering about the bridge being a little taller than what the Kato unitrack is there, if that would hurt anything. You know, if that would, you know, hurt anything the train's going over and through the bridge. If you know, with this being, you know, like I say, having this gap here, if that would hurt anything, I would assume that it wouldn't. But I wanted to ask you guys what your thoughts were on that, so you guys could, you know, in the comments could pass that on to me. I would really appreciate it. So, but we'll come back over to the captain's chair here, and we will bring in and slow down 1988 here. And we will bring 4560 to a stop right here. And we will see if we can back her onto the parking tracks here. These auto racks tend to be a little on the heavy side, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 auto racks. And even though there's not that many auto racks, the weight of them, especially in a shoving situation, I think it kind of makes the engine spin just a little bit when she's trying to push them back into the yard. So we kind of have to start a little quick and get pushing, and then I'll back her down just a little bit here, and then hit her again, and now we'll go just a little further here. And we'll be in the yard here. And there she be. I'll turn the ditch lights off. And with that, I think we'll finish this up. And we'll shut down 1988. And we will shut down 4560. And we thank you all for watching this little update we did here. And again, on that with the bridge that I'm thinking about implementing into the, thinking about adding into the layout. If you guys could comment on that and tell me what you think about that, having that little bit of an incline, if that would hurt anything or not. I appreciate the comments. And we thank you for watching this layout update. This is Alan again, RDA N-Scale. Guys, if you would please, hit that like button and smash the bell. And we thank you for watching again, and we appreciate all the subscriptions. And so we'll talk with you later. Goodbye for now. This is Alan. Take care, everybody.